Hey, this is Sam here from KitchenGadgetsClub.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. One thing I've been asked a lot is, will I steam roast a whole chicken on the probe? Show you how to use the probe and also show you how to steam roast, because we do also, if you check through our other videos, we've already done an air fryer whole chicken, we've shown you a pressure cooker one, and we've also done a basic one with the Ninja Foodi as well. So this is the new level, and this is, if you have a steam roast setting, this one is brilliant. So what do you need? Whole chicken, of course. I've got some salt and pepper here as well, some extra virgin olive oil for the skin. And then as well as this, I've got some dried oregano as well for some extra flavour. And why is there a plate there? Do you know why there's a plate there? It is because you prep on the plate and it makes it so much easier. We do the same for jacket potatoes and quite a few other favourites. And you know, a large dinner plate is brilliant for this. And if you've got really nice dinner plates and you're thinking, I don't want to use them for prep, then take note of Facebook Marketplace, local car boots and things, because everybody's always selling off their old plate collection, so you can get a few extra ones there if you need some for using for your prep. So, shall we get started? I'm going to start by grabbing my plate and adding in some extra virgin olive oil, the seasonings, so oregano. You can adjust this so that if you're rubbing it on the chicken and you're thinking, oh well, actually I could do with some more, then you can adjust. So you've got your salt, you've got your pepper, you've got your oregano, and then scissors at the ready to get into the chicken. And what I've got here is I've got a 2.2 kilo whole chicken, so that's considered as an extra large. As we're using the probe, I don't need to talk you through time and temperatures because the machine does it for you. So, how about your chicken? Oh, this is a big one, this. Trying to get hold of it. Oh, a lot of juice there. Let's put all that to one side. Pop your chicken on, and then we can prep it. So, turn over your chicken and you'll notice it's already getting that lovely mixture at the bottom. So if you mix it all around, turn your chicken round, and then look at that. Don't be shy, don't forget about your drummers and your wings. And then this is really why we use the plate, so we can just keep turning it and then getting all that loveliness all over your chicken. And then the question I often get asked is, should you tie up your legs like that? And do you know what I say? I say, if you are using the Ninja Foodi, or the 15-in-1 I should say, and you're cooking it in the air fryer basket, the air fryer basket will help hold it in place, so you don't need to. But if you're using, say, a rack or something like that, it's likely to fly about a bit, so it's better to tie them up then. But most of the time we don't bother tying them up, you know, because it's quick for dinner, isn't it? Who wants to tie them? So I'm just going to give my hands a wipe. We're going to get the 15-in-1 out, and we're going to get that probe in. So a quick tidy up, and I've got the 15-in-1 out as well. And like I said, we're using the air fryer basket for this. So because we are steam roasting, we're going to start by adding the main liquid into the cooking pot. So you can use water, you can use stock, whatever you want really. Just don't use something that's thick like tin tomatoes, because they stop it from preheating and could result in it doing a poor job of steaming. So I'm just adding the water now. Got 1 cup, 1.5. So 1.5 cups is about 360 ml if you're using millilitres. And then we're popping in air fryer basket like you can see there. And then with the chicken, it doesn't really matter too much, but I prefer to do it breast side up. If I was air frying, I would do it breast side down and then flip it over for breast side up because it gives it a better cook. But when you're doing a recipe like this and you're steaming, you don't need to worry about that. So grab your chicken, like I said, and make sure your breast side up. And then push it right down. Remember, we've got an XL there, so it's a bigger chicken than you would regularly do in here. So now I've done that, I'm just going to give my hands a quick wipe and we can get it on. Quick wipe of the hands. So before we pop the lid down, Dom is going to actually show you how to put the probe in the chicken, whereabouts in the chicken to put it, because the thing about chicken is you want it to have that good internal temperature, and it's all about getting it over 70. So when you set it and you do the chicken setting, it'll go for 75, which is better because you're in the safe level there for chicken. And I've also found with the Ninja is that if you set it for 70, you'll find it's 65 to 68 in areas, and you don't want to be under the recommended internal temperature of chicken. So we're just going to switch it up now, and I'm going to record him so that you can actually see how it's done and how to get the probe in, and then we can get cooking this chicken. So he's going to start by going in this little secret compartment that you've got on the side of the 15-in-1, and that's where you'll find your probe. Oh, well, look at that. That's your cute little probe. Isn't that amazing? So now what we do is we unwrap this, and that's what gets poked in. So as you can see, it threads all the way around. I'm also going to... Oh dear, that dropped. Never mind, we'll pick it up in a minute for you. So what you need to do is get out your little plug. This is what you have plugged in when you're not actually using it on probe. So you put this to one side, but they cost 20 quid, so don't lose them. If you in case you lose it, you'll have to pay for a replacement. And then it's this end that goes in. If you look, securely in place there. And then the other end is like a thermometer, and it needs to go into the thickest part so that you're getting the best internal temperature on the chicken. So make sure it's in a great position, and then it's time to get the lid down and we can start cooking under the probe. So lid down. You need to make sure that wire's in a suitable place, and then turn it on. And then you're looking for the steam roast, which is in the middle section, so slide it over to there. And then you're looking for steam roast, so we've hit the steam roast button, and now we're going to the probe section. So this is where you can choose between manual and a preset. So we're going to go with manual for this one, and automatically manual does 75 anyway, so that's perfect for chicken. So once you're on that section, then you want to press start. And then what will happen now is you will have the preheat section first, and then when it's finished with its preheat, it will start setting a temperature of what it's at when it's finished its preheat, and then it'll start counting up the temperature in degrees Celsius, or it might be different if you work on Fahrenheit, and then it'll continue and it will tell you what the target temperature is and what the current temperature is. So then you can keep an eye on it, and it can give you an idea of how long you're going to be waiting for your chicken. So it's just started its count up now. So that means it's finished with its preheating, and it's always interesting what degree it starts on. Well, this is starting on 8 degrees, and as you know, look, 7 to 8, and it's got to climb all the way up to 75. So I can leave it to it now and come back to it when it beeps. When you first got a multi-cooker, it's so hard understanding the times and temps and getting the food spot on and cooked perfectly. That's why we've made for you the multi-cooker cooking guide. It features all the main functions of the multi-cooker, from dehydrate to grill to steam roast to steam air fry, pressure cooking, and of course simple everyday air frying. It's perfect for lots of different types of multi-cookers, from Instant Pot users to Ninja Foodi users, Ninja Speedy, air fryer,
Even if you've got a flex straw, it's just perfect for so many of them. You'll find the link below in the description and you can pre-order it now. And now let's get back to the video.
And we've beeped. So, should we open up the lid and check on the chicken? Right, up it pops. Oh, let's wait for the steam for a minute. Because it's on steam roast, you do get a bit of steam when you open it up, and that is perfectly normal. So come on, steam, go away so I can show you how amazing this chicken looks. Oh wow, look at that for a chicken. Doesn't it look amazing? I can't believe how good it looks. I just had to have another look. It's just beautiful. The chicken skin goes lovely and crispy on the steam roast. It's perfectly cooked, and it's great by using the internal temp option of the probe because you get the inside temperature spot on, and then you don't accidentally end up overcooking it. So can you believe that? That is steam roast chicken. So let's get that probe out. And the easiest thing to do is to use a tea towel because it gets really, really hot. I'm going to leave it there dangling so that I can show you it in more detail in a moment. In the meantime, if you want to leave your chicken to rest there for a couple of minutes just to cool it down a bit, because it might be a bit too hot for you to touch right now, and then we'll be back shortly. So we've allowed the chicken some time to cool. I've also turned it around so you can get a better look of it now. And there's a few different ways that you can get it out. One of them, of course, is the tea towel. Round the edge. Like that. And then you can also use what's left in the bottom as a stock for something else. And then you can grab it out like this. And then it's ready for serving. But another way to get it out is the fork method. Let's just move the Ninja out the way first. So pop it on there, chopping board, fork method. You get the fork into the cavity and you hold it up like that. Obviously, I've taken it out of the cooking pot there, so you know you wouldn't normally have that dribble of fat in the bottom, but I just wanted to quickly show you how you can get it out by the fork. And then let me turn it round like that so you can have a proper look at it. And look at that, doesn't that look gorgeous, that chicken? Oh wow, look at that, isn't that amazing? And then for slicing it, I always get told off if I don't slice things for you because I just think, oh, it looks gorgeous as it is, you don't want to see it sliced, but I know a lot of you do ask for it sliced. And then knife and fork at the ready. Let me slice into it and I'll show you how amazing the chicken is. It is so tender, it's unbelievable how tender chicken is when you're cooking it using the steam roast. Have a look there for you. Doesn't that look fantastic? Oh, I mean, it's just amazing. You can see the steam still coming off it. I just couldn't wait to show you it. And then let's have a closer look at that skin, shall we? Oh, look at that chicken skin. Doesn't it look amazing? Mmm. With having two kids that love chicken skin, it's very rare I actually get anything. So if you're thinking about doing a steam roast chicken on the probe, then that is how it's done. Thanks so much for watching our YouTube video. It feels so amazing that you've stuck around to the end. And of course, that must mean that you like our videos. So why not also follow us on social media? You can find us at the Kitchen Gadgets Club on Facebook and on Pinterest, TikTok. We're Kitchen Gadgets Club. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this one. And you can also find us at kitchengadgetsclub.com, where we have a membership that shares brand new kitchen gadget recipes every week. And we also have lots of great ideas, resources, tips and tricks. And we are an ovenless kitchen, so we teach you exclusively how to cook with kitchen gadgets. And a ciao for now.